Trying to figure out what to do with this top. I'm gonna pair it with these orange shorts for Kilby Block Party. But I want to be able to wear it without a bra or any sort of support system because it's going to have a split down the middle just held together by beads. And so I want it to be supportive enough that my chest will look good and I don't have to wear a bra because I don't want any bra lines showing under here, and I hate doing tape or anything like that. And I sew so I can construct myself a supportive like undergarment, so why wouldn't I? I think essentially my vision is to keep the neckline kind of wide but kind of high, kind of like how it is now, honestly. Do a split down the center and do the edge of it just like a baby serge in like a contrast, maybe like a yellow, so that way it gives like a little bit more dimension. These beads match the top actually so well that it's kind of unsettling. It's like all one color type thing. And so if I can do a contrasty color that still goes with this and still fits the top. So yeah, I'm thinking I'm gonna do a yellow and do that down the center front on both sides and connect the beads in a couple different spots. And I'm thinking I'm gonna do like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 probably. I think I have 7 of these. Yeah, I have 7, so I won't use all of them. That's fine. But I want to do one right at the underbust. I want to do one right at the peak of the bust, one above it, and then 1 or 2 below it. I aim towards 2 because I think that odd numbers look a little bit better, but if there's only room for 1 more, we're not going to force it. And instead of doing like a plain cut down here, I think I'm going to end it a little bit higher and drop it down into some peaks down here. If I don't like it, I can always just cut them off, but I kind of like the idea of giving it some interest there. Also, there is a lining to this. It's just sewn into every seam, but with the way that I want to make it, I'm just going to use the lining as like a shelf bra. And so past down below the bust, there's not going to be any lining under there. It's just not necessary. And so as I'm cutting it, I'm going to cut it and attach a piece of elastic to it. I just want it to pull the lining in tight. So this one, I don't really know exactly where to begin with it. I think I'm going to start by cutting the center front and like taking the sides in and cutting out the center front is probably first steps because fit is first. This is a maybe TBD, but I also think that once I'm done, I'm going to serge off the edges, like finished edges, so that they all look like just the little baby serge edges. And maybe I'll stretch it and try to get like a lettuce leaf look because I want a little bit more. I don't want it to look so flat. I want it to be very dimensional. I don't know that I can get a lettuce leaf look here because it's going to be pulling so taut in so many places, but maybe we'll try it. No harm, because I'll want to cut some off. So I'll try it really tight first to the edge, trying the lettuce. And if it doesn't work, I'll just cut it and sew it kind of normal. I have the sides pinned in, and I thought about maybe marking down here, but there's no need to do that right now because I'm gonna do this section first, and edges and necklines and everything can come last because of how I'm constructing it. Those can be like last minute details so we can see how the rest of it comes together and then decide how to finish our ends. I'm gonna take my sides in, but before I take the sides in, I'm gonna disconnect the lining from the bottom and kind of pull it up so that way I take the sides of the outside fabric and the lining in differently. First of all, just look at how well these beads match. That's crazy. They just get hidden in there. All the colors are exactly the same. It's wild. What a find. I'm gonna take measurements of roughly how much I'm taking in. It's about 4 inches per side, so like 8 inches in total. And we're just gonna do that pretty standard. So I'm gonna get rid of these. And then what I was saying is this is fully lined. It's actually a very well made garment in my opinion. The lining is completely detached from here. So I'm gonna just cut around the bottom of the lining so that way I can pull it up. I can take the outsides separate from the inside so that way I can attach an elastic band to the lining and not to everything. You'll see what I mean, I guess. I'm gonna start by disconnecting the lining here. My lining is totally separate from my outside layer. I'm pretty confident that I'm gonna be just serging the armholes. So I'm just gonna cut the armhole off so that way I have 2 disconnected pieces. Because right now they're still connected to the armhole and that's just gonna create an annoyance really. I'll preserve the top armhole just in case I change my mind. But I also know that I'm gonna have to open up the armhole anyway because I'm taking in 8 inches from the sides. So it's just gonna, the armholes are gonna kind of like shrink towards my arms, not towards the center of my body. That also means that the armhole is gonna get significantly smaller. So that's why I can also open this up. Perfect. Okay, now I can get to serging. And we're taking in a total of 8 inches in circumference, which means per side 4 inches, which means per side on the fold 2 inches. So this is gonna be our serge line. And I'm gonna mark that on all 4 sides and then take it to the serger. All right, very much many inches taken in later. We have to decide where to put the elastic for a shelf bra. Mind you, I am wearing like a little bralette under this. Goes up, and then I'm gonna peel up the outside layer and try to get a good idea here of where we wanna take this in. I think what I might also do is, because this all is gonna go away, once once I take this off before I put the elastic on, I might do some under bust darts just to try to give a little bit more lift, because right now it's creating an okay shape and it's gonna support and not let them drop past this point, but it's also just like allowing for my chest to sit a little bit lower than I want it to. So I might do some under bust darts right there just to see if I can't reduce a little bit of the fabric volume there to try to kind of give a little bit more lift up, if that makes sense. Hopefully that makes sense. I'm just gonna mark where I like the top of this elastic to be sitting. And I'm doing it all the way around, because if I do it just from side seam to side seam, it's just gonna pull it forward, because this material does not have enough structure to hold itself up very well. We're doing it all the way around, and we're doing it tight. That is how you get good support. How tight do I want it to be? Beautiful. All right, next step is cutting this. I'm gonna lay it side seam to side seam. Laying side seam to side seam is so helpful, because then you can line up armpits, you can line up hemlines, and then I know that what I'm cutting is gonna be mirrored evenly from side to side, which is very nice. Good peace of mind. And this is what I like the top of my elastic to be bound to, so I'm gonna cut a little bit longer so I can adhere to the bottom of it. And then just some bust darts to try to tighten this up under here. I'm going 4.5 inches in from the side seam. Don't really know why, it's a little bit arbitrary, but I kind of took a rough measurement. I want this to come 3 inches up. Again, a little bit arbitrary. I'm just flying by the seat of my pants here. And I'd like to take in, I think, 1.5 inches on either, which is kind of a lot, but I do feel like that's necessary. And I'm gonna do these darts so that they are towards the inside, so that way they don't show through the fashion fabric. Because I don't mind if I feel the dart, but I would mind if I see it. If my dart is on a stretchy fabric, I just prefer to do them on the serger. It's not as clean, but nothing about this top is gonna be very clean. I'm gonna serge my darts, and then I'm gonna put the elastic on. This is us looking at the inside of the garment now. The lining is cropped. I do have my bust darts here, and then I have my elastic band sewn around the underbust, and I left a split down the middle intentionally, because if you remember, we're cutting down the center. And so I didn't want to like work on overlapping it or anything, just to overlap it over here and then have a slice down the middle anyway. So I just left the slice open here. Our next step is going to be to slice it down the middle, and then we're going to adhere our lining to our outside layer, because right now they're not attached to one another at all. At some point, we're also going to probably cover stitch the top of the elastic down, but it should come before we adhere this. So we're gonna cut this open first and try it on, kind of see how it's looking, and then cover stitch the elastic down, then we'll get to our beads. I decided to try it on before I did any of the cutting in the middle, because I want you to be able to see what the support does. So this is now, like, it feels very supportive. I have the elastic line underneath it. Again, I'm still wearing a kind of a bralette underneath it, but it doesn't give me a lot of support. I love where I placed the bust darts. Offhand, I hit like right on center bust, and I'm really liking how this fits. You can see that it's pulling quite a bit here. Don't worry, I have thoughts on how I'm gonna make sure that that stays tight. I'm not gonna rely on just the beads. I'm really excited about how this is feeling. My only thought is that I could get a little bit more lift, and if that's still the case, once I have my beads on, I might just lift the shoulder or I do the neckline and armholes. So potentially if I'm feeling like I need a little bit more lift, we can do that. But I'm really excited. So we'll cut this down, cover stitch the elastic to the top so it stays in place, cover stitch, and then we'll come back and see some beads. We're at decision-making time. I tried the serging on this side. It honestly just blends super well. So I'm gonna keep that. Honestly, TBD on what I do for the necklines, because they just look so polished, but maybe I don't want them to look polished. I haven't put this side together yet, so the lining is still separate from the outside piece. But if I am to pull it together, whoop, we're definitely gonna put a bead right here at the base between the two. And then we're definitely gonna put one up here. Considering not putting one in the center, that might be very risky. We'll maybe just see how that goes. But if that's the case, I might just do 1, 2, 3 evenly spaced. Plan as of right now is I need to take this back about 1/2 inch on either side, because I did it so that it fits full circumference, but these are like 1.25 inches wide, and so we need to remove the amount that these beads are going to take up. Although when I put it together like this, it does feel already kind of snug. I don't know. I do think that I'm going to need to lift the shoulder to give some lift. Now, this is the part where I'm a genius. Hate to toot my own horn, but I'm so freaking smart. Because you might have been thinking up until this point, why did you add the underbust allowance? Like, if you're just relying on a bead to hold that together, it would just like pop, right? I have this tool that happens to match my skin tone perfectly. So what I'm gonna do, because I'm just gonna like be tying these on, you know, it's not gonna be that strong. So what I'm gonna do is behind it, I'm gonna put a strip of this very, very nude tulle, couple layers of it, so that way that holds the elastic together and we're not relying on the bead to hold the elastic together. Smart, right? I know, thank you. I really hope it works. I'm gonna do it here, and I think I'm also gonna do it here. I'm probably not gonna do it on the lower one, on the belly. Well, maybe, if I'm doing it already, I might as well. The one that I'm gonna do in the underbust though, I am gonna do the same thickness as the elastic. The ones up here and down here, I'm gonna do much skinnier so that it hides beneath here a little bit more. Because the one that's under my bust, it's gonna be under a shadow from my bust anyway, and so I'm not worried about it being more noticeable, but I do really, really want it to be strong. So, not worried about it. I'm gonna do a couple layers of it, probably like 3 to 4 layers of it. Raw edge, no seam line on the edge. Call me crazy. I don't know. We'll see if it works. I previously tried it on with just the underbust one and decided I couldn't do just the top. I had to do one across the mid bust because it was just like too revealing, way too booby. But this is really fun, I think. This would go here, this would go here, and then this here. Didn't really take into consideration the contour of the bust here. And so this one's gonna look closer than this one, which I don't really love, but I could move this one higher, I guess. Where would that fall? 3 inches? It would be about 1 inch higher, which if we were to do that, it kind of kills this vibe. Well, doesn't really, especially if I took this up. I think I'm gonna move this one up 1 inch and we'll see if that helps with the spacing. Cause right now, I don't even know if you can see, but it's boom, boom, boom. I like the spacing here. These are too close for me and it's cause of the contour. So let's move it up 1 inch. Okay, but I just did this, kind of like picked it up on the back and pulled this down. That's gonna look so cute, I think. And I don't know that I'll have it be that dramatic, but even like that, oh, I love that, I love that. I like the spacing better. It looks more even. The downfall is that it creates kind of like a weird pull here, but also that's kind of how it's meant to be. It's meant to like whoop, whoop, whoop. That is how I'd hoped it would look. I also think that I really like leaving this edge up, and I'm gonna serge the neckline after I take the shoulders up, I think. I really do think I need to do that. It will just feel so much more secure. And I like this because I feel like it's gonna mimic this well. So I'm getting so excited because we're at the end. Shoulders up, sew the beads on, is next steps, and then we'll finish edges. Let me just cut what I like here though. Not yet. Don't do this yet. I'm not gonna cut this yet. I'm gonna do everything else first. That feels so much more secure. Lost in the sauce. Yeah, something's weird. Tell what it is. I think the thing that's weird is that I do need this to be lower. I think I need to move this back down the inch and then maybe just move this closer up and do a 4th one. You know what I mean? It's just not working for me. This is like tying too tight on the top of my chest and I want it to tighten on the bottom of my chest. Anyway, it's a whole thing. I think it'll look better. I'm gonna change it and I'll show you how much better it is. Also, this I put on way too loose. So I think once I move these and maybe put a 4th one, I'm just gonna sew them on while it's on body. Do I need a 4th one? I'm gonna do a 4th one. So I'm gonna do lower this, boom, 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 4 of them. Bada bing, bada boom, sew the things on, do the bottom. Get the heck out of here. Okay, I think this looks a lot better lower. It pulls like right at the point of the bust and helps give the support that I was hoping it would. I like the look of that a lot better and I'm liking the spacing of these a lot now. So last steps are sew the beads on, which like I said, I'm gonna do while I'm in it, and then mark where I want the hem to hit. I'm not mad about it hitting really low, but I don't know exactly how low-waisted I want my skirt to be. Skirt or shorts or whatever I end up doing here, you know? Okay, well, I know I want the back to be up here, so let me cut that minimally. I think this is what I like. I want it to hit right here. So cute. Beads are really gonna pull it together. Some things are just interesting because I knew the second I saw this top that this is the exact top that I wanted to make out of it, and some things I buy and they sit on that shelf for years. All right, yeah, that's so cute. I'm gonna do the rest of them. You don't need to watch though. Spoiler alert, it's so good. Love this, love this, love the chest support. Definitely don't have to wear a bra. I will wear pasties with it probably, or like cups or whatever. Oh my goodness, with a little low-waisted orange skirt or shorts. It's gonna look so good. So excited, it looks so good.